Alright everyone, welcome back to Help Wanted Horrors. This is, excuse me, part 2 of me playing VR, of FNAF VR Help Wanted. Excuse me, burping constantly here. Like I said, we will be picking up where we left off yesterday with vet repairs of Ennard. I know, I guess I gotta do the other stuff. Okay, surprise. That freaking thing in here. Gotta continue doing this here because we died last time. Hello everyone, if you're this is gonna be a fun, long series, I reckon. Just doing random crap. Might go into FNAF 2.
Welcome to Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rental. It has been 0 days since last incident. Emergency ventilation repairs may be necessary to reach the boiler room on sub-basement G. We apologize for the claustrophobic accommodations of the secondary service elevator, but the comfort of the main elevator is well above your pay grade.
Oh,
Now,
how
let's
dare
get
you!
to work.
Really? Way above my pay grade? I do more than you take me for. Oh, that one's last. It has to be.
Motion trigger. Breaker room.
Alright, here we go. Do-do-do-do.
Well done. Well done.
Here we go. Our first sighting is on Ennard. Back off. Go away. I was watching him. What the heck? Restarting that, no. Don't look behind you. I'm not gonna look behind me though.
Welcome to Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rental.
Oh god, that scared the shit out of me. I'm sorry, guys. That
Motion
actually
trigger.
did scare the
Breaker
crap
room.
out of me. It's a pipe.
Well done.
Please let me get out of this in a hurry. This is terrifying. Having to deal with Ennard.
Well done.
Here we go. Do this again. would fight you. Not smart, but I would. Oh god, I hate. This is the next part I hate. Oh, what's that? Edward, I know you're down here, buddy. This is the boiler room, I know it.
Motion trigger. Secondary service elevator ventilation shaft.
Well done.
Got that one done faster than I expected. No, you have to keep an eye on Ennard.
Motion trigger. Boiler room.
Well done. Well done. Well done. A perfect 72 degrees. See you next time.
Am I blowing the place up? What? Oh. Out of sheeps. Out of sheeps. Oh. Alright, we finally done it. Oh, you're back. Can you go away? I don't like you. Hello. Still got 11 coins. I'll do for I'll do night 2. I'll do it for night 2 in here in VR. I beat the games already, got on like the normal mobile version of the game. So shouldn't be that hard, hopefully.
Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though. So, hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera view, and those blind spots have to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door lights. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
Prepare to open the door because Bond is still there. Hi, Chica. Freddy, oh my god. Come on, 6 a.m. Oh, thank god. You gone? Come on, 6 a.m. Yes! Five Nights at Freddy's coming to an end. Really? Why do I get jump scared by that freaking thing? Why do I get jump scared by the freaking plush trap? No. I kind of play Dreadbear. Actually, no. Right. There. We'll play FNAF 2 for a little bit. No, I'm also looking for tapes and stuff.
Hello? Hello? Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location. You know, some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift.
So it smells.
Hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seemed to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots seeing you as an endoskeleton without its costume on and wanting to stuff you into the suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have lights, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Where's Chica? Oh. If I get jump scared by Plush Trap again, this video will be cut short. Okay, good. Finally. Oh, FNAF Night 2 brings in Foxy. We'll do the night ones on most locations first before anything else. So, go figure. It's FNAF 3. Night 1 ain't that bad. Well, it's supposed to be anyways.
Hey, glad you came back for another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time.
There's a vent there.
Some great new relics over the weekend, and we're out tracking down a new lead right now. So, let me just update you real quick, then you can get to work. Like, the attraction opens in like a week, so we have to make sure everything works and nothing catches on fire. When the place opens, people will come in at the opposite end of the building and work their way toward you, then past you, and out the exit. Yeah, you've officially become part of the attraction. You'll be starring as a security guard. So not only will you be monitoring the people on the camera as they pass through, you know, to make sure no one steals anything or makes out in the corner, but you'll also be a part of the show. It'll make it feel really authentic, I think. Now let me tell you about what's new. We found another set of drawings, always nice, and a Foxy head, which we think could be authentic. Then again, it might just be another crappy cosplay. And we found a desk fan, very old school, metal though. Watch the fingers. Right now the place is basically just, you know, flashing lights and spooky props. I honestly thought we'd have more by now. If we don't have something really cool by next week, then we may have to suit you up in a furry suit and make you walk around saying, boo. But, you know, like I said, we're trying to track down a good lead right now. Some guy who helped design one of the buildings says it was like an extra room that got boarded up, or something like that. So, we're gonna take a peek and see what we can find. For now, just get comfortable with the new setup. You can check the security cameras over to your right with the click of that blue button. You can toggle between the hall cams and the vent cams. Then over to your far left, you can flip up your maintenance panel. You know, use this to reboot any systems that may go offline. In trying to make the place feel vintage, we may have overdone it a bit. Some of this equipment is barely functional. Yeah, I wasn't joking about the fire. That's a real risk. The most important thing you want to watch for is the ventilation. Look, this place will give you the spooks, man, and if you let that ventilation go offline, then you'll start seeing some crazy stuff, man. Keep that air flowing. Okay, keep an eye on things, and we'll try to have something new for you tomorrow night.
They didn't make the first night that bad in FNAF 3. I mean, sure, phone dude's annoying as all get-go. But usually, yeah, it starts right at 5 a.m. and nothing's been seen yet. Foxy will spawn right there. Freddy will come through the hall. Freddy clicked the third time. I said FNAF 3 starting off, there's nothing really bad about it. I might cut this video short because I don't feel right. God! I got a Chica! Chicka-choo, chicka-choo. Good Chica. No offense to any other Chicas, but...
Using proprietary technology developed by Fazbear Entertainment, our VR development teams were able to use vintage control boards almost like plug and play, digitally recreating performances and personalities from the past in an instant.
And I found 13 out of 30 coins. Nice. 11.49. That's weird. So, like I said, I'm cutting this one short. I don't feel too well. Hopefully, Showtime will work eventually. Thank you for joining me on this short episode. If I felt better, I might continue recording later. Find a way to mash them up together. But thank you for joining. Peace.